I don't really wear hats. I have this thing, this insecurity that follows me around. I feel like my jaw is way too big. I've felt like for a long time that like wearing beanies and wearing hats, you know, they kind of cover the top of your head. So they do bring out my jaw. What do you think? How do you think this looks? So the only reason why I'm wearing a hat right now is because I'm gonna go jogging. I know that a lot of you guys have asked me like, oh, how do you stay consistent? When I feel it, and I try to go all out and do what I can. I try to work out and run, but I can't sit here and tell you that I know what consistency is because I do not. I go through episodes where like, I don't really want to do much. I don't really want to work out and stuff like that. And I am trying to figure it out. I am trying to learn about myself during it. I feel like this is going to be a discussion for another video, but I'm kind of getting in touch with myself when I am on depression. So you know Mother Earth, right? She's called Mother Earth, Mother Nature. She's Mother. We have literally labeled her a woman, and she should be a woman. She's suited to be a woman. Now, this is the thing. Mother Earth, nature, whatever, has seasons, Beach. We all know this. This is nothing new. She has spring, summer, fall, and winter. Now, what is the difference between winter and summer? Right? In summer, everything's alive. Everything is thriving. Everything is warm. The trees are green. The birds are chirping. During the winter, the trees are barely hanging on for dear life. The trees literally shed their leaves so that they are able to save their resources. There are little animals that go into hibernation. So what is the difference between winter and depression? Comment down below if you've ever thought about something like that. Comment down below if you can kind of like grasp the idea that I'm trying to bring to you. So this is the thing. I looked it up and it turns out the winter is actually a very beneficial for the earth. So apparently winter is when the earth kind of like heals itself. The snow helps nourish the soil. Wonder if depression can become a tool for us women, not only for us to kind of feel like, oh my God, I haven't done anything. I'm so lazy. I will never do anything in my life. But more for us to sit there and be like, what are my fears? Why do I have anxiety? How can I make it better? And like actually take the time to rest. Wonder if we all have so much depression because we don't take the fucking time to rest. Yeah, so that's what I kind of been like going into it. Damn, like this topic went woof. It went left, sis. Like this video was not supposed to be about this at all. We started with a hat, Beach, with a hat. I was ranting and I never got to tell you why I'm wearing the hat, Beach. So I'm wearing the hat because as you guys know, I recently started running. But the thing is that I have a little issue when I run. And it is that my head hurts. It kind of keeps me from pushing myself. I looked it up on Google. I'm like, why is my head hurting while I run? And supposedly there's a few things that I can do to try to avoid the headache. And one of those is to wear a hat because supposedly your head can hurt while you run if there's a lot of sun hitting your head. So this is my little coffee. It has my 2 scoops of vanilla collagen. I love my collagen. And 1 scoop of chocolate protein powder. And that is it. There is no milk in here. And the reason why there's no milk in here, Beach, is because I completely ran out and I haven't gone grocery shopping. Hopefully we'll do that today. Cheers, Beach. You better have a water bottle in your hand right now. Right now. You better be drinking your water right now. Is this the motivation you guys want? Woo!
Bitch.
What happened?
I can tell I lost weight. My jeans. Look, they're baggy, Beach.
Do you feel confident?
Yes.
You feel like you want to push
I feel
yourself,
like
huh?
I've accomplished.
I've noticed that you almost like found your motivation. And I feel like it happens when we notice that we lose weight or like we start looking a little better and stuff. So today I was supposed to go to an appointment, or I thought that I was going to go to an appointment, but I got everything wrong. My appointment is tomorrow. And yesterday she asked me, she was like, Beach, are we going to go run tomorrow today? And I'm like, no, I got to go to an appointment. She's like, damn it. And I'm like, oh, snap, Lisa. Like, do you guys remember how this thing started? She was like, fuck. Yes. And now you're pushing me now.
And the late night walks.
And the late night yesterday, she outwalked me and Alex
And
at
the night
night.
before.
Yup. I
Yup.
see you, Beach. I see you, Beach. Because you've seen that people have commented and they're like, "Oh, you look skinnier.
Yes.
You look thinner."
Yes.
Is it harder for you to
couldn't
see it?
see it until I try on clothes, and then I see it when I try on clothes.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yup.
they're so baggy now
Yup.
compared to what they was.
Yup. I feel like that's why me and you are able to tell when Patty is losing weight. Is because we don't really see her too
Yes.
often, but
Yup.
she can't see it herself.
Yup.
And that's what's crazy because we can't see the
Yeah.
process that we are making, but other people
Other
can.
people can, yes.
Yeah, Beach.
Yes.
Woo!
I am happy.
Me too. Are those yours from before?
Yeah, they were so tight.
Beach, I noticed they're loose.
I know, right?
Yeah, I noticed
They used to be
they're
so
loose.
tight on my calves.
Yeah, Beach.
So
Can I give you a
fucking
high?
tight,
Bitch.
bruh. Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, so are those new or like what? So they're
Yeah.
from before.
Yeah, I used to wear them all the time.
I literally see the little wrinkles forming.
Yes.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm so happy for you. Let's get going, Beach. Let's get going. Being in a public bathroom, like at a park, it is so effing scary to me. Comment down below if you can relate, Beach. So usually what I do is I pee out in the forest, in the woods. I know you're gonna come for me for that, Beach, but I feel just so much more comfortable doing that, like out in the open, where like maybe if I scream, a lot of people can hear me. People may be able to see me, but there's just something about public bathrooms that really fucking trips me out. I don't know if you guys have seen that video where this father found this man inside of a woman's bathroom because his little daughter had gone in there and like came out and it was like, you know, like there's a man in there, and like he went in there to check it out, and yes, sis, there was a man in there. That's wild. Do you ever get scared of like public bathrooms like that?
Me,
Like
yes.
at a park?
Yes. Have you seen Jason movies and like scary movies? They
Beach.
always do at rest stops.
Beach.
Like bathrooms, like in, oh yes, it's scary.
It's because you realize that they don't really have windows and they're kind of just enclosed with
Yep.
like brick, because his daughter went in there and there was a man in there. There was a grown, perverted looking man in that bathroom. And his daughter was young. They said she was maybe like 8 years old. And he went in there and he's like, "Man, do you know this is the woman's bathroom?"
Wow.
Yeah. Be mindful of
Watch
your surroundings.
surroundings.
Stay safe out here. Someone had their dogs on a leash, but it was that leash that if the dog wants to run, like it kind of like gives them a leash to run. And as you guys have seen how small this little like pavement where I run is, I think honestly it could fit like 3 people running together. So I saw this person and I didn't really think anything much of it because I have passed people with dogs and nothing happens. So I try to go around this person and actually go into the grass, Beach. So one of the dogs started coming at me, Beach. And like, I'm like, oh shit. You know, like I literally said it out loud. I was stuck there in shock. I thought this dog was going to bite me or whatever. But like the person that had them on the leash reacted kind of fast. And like, he like held the leash, like the actual leash. Instead of like pushing the button, he held the leash. And he's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And I'm just like, dude, like, you know, I feel like that's not the type of leash to bring if you know your dog is aggressive and your dog is huge. That dog should be on a short leash next to you. I understand you want to give your dog like the room to grow and stuff like that, but then if you want to do that, I feel like you need to be a little more focused on your dog. Because could you imagine if that dog bit me? That dog could have done some real fucking damage. I was so terrified. My head does hurt, so I don't know what the hell it is. So there's construction where we usually park. So we had a park literally so far away from the park. So I have to lock it, Beach, because Elisa actually told me something that I didn't even think about. Because I told her, I'm like, "Hey, excuse me, can you leave the car unlocked, please? so that I can come back and drink water because I get really thirsty and my head hurts, so I feel like I'm dehydrated. And she was like, girl, no, let me give you the keys instead, keep them in your purse, and just go unlock the car and lock it back up. And I'm like, why? Like, it's a park. I don't think anyone's gonna come and steal anything, you know? And she was like, because it's not about stealing stuff, Haley. It's about having our water bottles right here, and then anyone coming and putting something in that water bottle, bitch, and then next thing you know, they follow you home, or like you pull over and someone's following you. He's like, you gotta think about certain things. And I've never thought about that, bitch. And she is so effing right. That's my bitch right there. Get it, girl. Get it. Woo! Beach, can we get a thumbs up right now for Mama Lisa? Look, I am literally stepping. Look, my brand new pants. I am stepping on my pants non-stop. I can feel it. I don't know how to avoid it. By the way, do you guys like my little wide-toed shoes? They're super cute. Look at them. And she's back at it again. What is your motivation, Miss Lisa? What is... Do you guys hear that loud ass breathing, bitch?
What you talking about me? I'm like, bitch, don't do that.
That's how you know we're pushing ourselves, Beach. Yes. Girl, I'm gonna need you to comment down below if you ran today, if you walked today, if you went outside today, if you played with your kids today. Comment down below if you did art today, if you read today, sis. Did you sing today? Did you take a shower today? You know what I'm saying? Comment down below, let us know. Right now, what I'm going to do is try some of your hacks that you said supposedly we're going to make my meat. Why are you standing by me like you're scaring me? Alex is scaring me, dude. You said that some of these hacks were supposed to give me the best, softest, juiciest steak ever, and that I was going to impress my hubby with these little tips. So let's try it out. Supposedly you want to bring your meat out and let it rest so that it can get like room temperature. I do have salt on it. It's regular sea salt. This right here, I coated the meat completely because somebody said that coating the meat completely and letting it rest will make my meat nice and tender. They did not specify if the meat should marinate in the salt in the fridge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kill two birds with one stone and let my meat come to room temperature and marinate in the salt as well. Okay, so right here, I did not know how to use this pan, but you guys came in clutch with the tips and the advice, and you told me that this needs to be heated up 100% super hot in order for my meat, first of all, not to stick, and second, for it to cook nice and like it will be juicy inside and or whatever. Let me tell you super quick, sis, that prior to knowing this tip, I did not want to heat up my pan that much. I thought I was gonna burn the pan. Okay, so today what I want to make is some Asian food on the healthy side, Beach. Woo! It's gonna be teriyaki filet mignon. By the way, I absolutely love you guys because you guys came in clutch with the cooking tips. You guys have no idea how much you have helped. Somebody took the time to go down in the comments and tell me how much time for what type of meat. Oh my God, if that is not a lifesaver, I don't know what is. So sis came in with the tips and said that for filet mignon, I want to cook it 4 to 3 minutes on each side and then let it rest. Not only was I overcooking my meat, I think I was letting it rest in the pan, in the heat, probably overcooking it, sis. I didn't know I was doing that. Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm gonna be on MasterChef after this. Okay, so I have some onions right here. We're gonna cut up some onions so I can let my meat marinate. Also with onions, someone said that onions make your meat nice and tender. Okay, so someone actually told me that I should not be putting meat on my wooden board, but then you didn't tell me where I can't put my meat at, sis. Because I don't want to cut my meat anymore or like my vegetables anymore on these that are plastic, because my man found out that those, every single time that you cut, you're eating a little bit of the plastic, sis. And that's like a big no-no, you know? I think I'm gonna need more onions. What do you think? Yeah, right? Look how it's getting. Is that okay? Because that's not what I wanted to do. You remember when I told you that I wasn't trying to burn my pan? Look how it looks now. Sis, am I doing this right? Okay, so my water is boiling. I forgot to put salt in my water. I got my rice already. Don't make fun of me. I don't have measuring cups. I did have them, but they fell apart. Gonna put my rice in there. I put a bay leaf and some cloves in there. I don't know if that was right. Right now, I'm just trying to experiment and get back in the kitchen and see if I can actually, like, you know, own it. So I think this needs to boil, right? Okay, it is boiling. Let's simmer it. Let's cover it. I think we need some oil, right? Is that it? Should I go ahead and get some oil? Dude, I'm running around in my kitchen. I feel like I'm in Master Chef right now, and I only have like 30 minutes to wow them. Someone said to spray water in the pan and that will tell me whether or not it's ready. There's still water. I don't know. Look, you see it? There's still a little like bubble of water in there. So I don't know, sis. Specify for me. Specify. What does the water do? What should I be looking for? Should my oil also be hot or just the pan? I need to know. Let me know that in the comments. This is what you guys told me to do, and it's smoking. It's smoking. I don't know if I was really supposed to do this. You guys said. And by the way, the oil hasn't been on there too long. I just put it on there.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Whoa, dude, it was smoking. I would be surprised if my alarm didn't go off. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but no, sis, I did not cut it. I'm not gonna move it at all. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I'm gonna let it sit, and then I'm gonna cut it. So if I make steak like this, should I season it before or after I put it in the pan? Because I feel like if I season it before, I might burn all the seasoning. So I don't know. Let me know that in the comments. Before or after should I season it? Keep in mind that the only thing that I use to marinate it is salt and onions, okay? And it has been sitting for like a good 20 minutes. Oh my God, you know what I forgot? Butter. I forgot butter. Okay, let's flip the steak. It's been already cooking for 3 minutes. I don't want it to cook. Oh my God, do you see that? Look! It looks nice and crispy. They did say that it was gonna be like nice and crispy on the outside and it was not gonna be too cooked on the inside.
Damn. You're becoming a chef.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Girl, what? Girl, what? And he says it smells amazing.
The aroma. I can just smell it. I can taste it. I'm like, hopefully this one's good, baby, because it's usually hard as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is, isn't it? Dude, it's smoky as hell. I know you guys cannot tell through the camera, but it's foggy as hell in my house right now. Woo! This is the last one. Oh my God, it smells absolutely delicious, sis. And by the way, just to let you guys know, my steak has never, ever had this crunchy part on the outside, sis. It literally looks like I just got this from a restaurant. Like, this is amazing. And I didn't even have butter or I didn't.
About all that.
What?
From a restaurant.
It looks pretty good. Look at it. Look at it. It looks so nice. It looks crispy. It looks like it's gonna be wet.
Like raw and
Don't say that. You think it's raw?
Hey, bro.
What?
I don't know about you, but that ain't done.
Bitch, what happened? You guys told me that for filet mignon, 3 to 4 minutes each side. And on top of that, sis, I seared the sides. I put it on its sides. So I don't know what happened. Look. I say what we need to do is let it sit, see if it cooks a little longer, And then if it's not fully cooked, I'll cook it with the rice. You know?
It ain't cooking any longer.
It'll cook, hopefully. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna trust you guys, okay? I'm trusting you right now. Back up.
Damn, what's going on?
This is frozen. This is water and that's oil.
Oh, damn, what's going on, baby?
Back up.
Don't do no weird shit.
My cat died. It's because they said that I have to cook with this on high. Like, it has to be on high at all times or everything's gonna stick.
Oh. Wait, like, where are you getting this info from, baby? Like, where?
From the comment section.
Oh, so take it with a grain of salt. You guys don't know it all. Y'all don't know it all.
Bro, watch this be the best meal of his entire life, cooked by yours truly.
Okay. If it is, then okay, you guys know it all.
Like, if it is, I'll take it back. If it is Alex, we'll take it back. We're gonna make our fried rice beach, okay?
Damn, this is some hibachi right here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta smoke. You gotta almost set the house on fire type flame.
Look, dude, I'm so proud of my
Nah,
steak.
don't be proud of that.
I don't care what no one
That's
says.
raw.
Dude, maybe I shouldn't have let it sit on wood. The wood's gonna absorb all that juice. You're cringing. I know you're cringing. I know you are. I know you're cringing right now. Like, girl, no. Not on the wood. I still want that juice, you know? Damn it.
Damn.
Look at all that juice.
You can't do nothing right.
Wasted.
Look at all that. She about to put all of it back on there. All
It's
right.
because it's gonna soak in the
bacteria.
Yeah, mi amor, so this is the thing. So someone told me that I shouldn't be laying meat on a wood cutting board because all of that like meat juice is gonna sink in.
You talking about bacteria?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason people actually started using plastic cutting boards, was for that reason.
Way.
Yes. But turns out using plastic cutting boards is 10 times or 100,000 times worse because you're cutting into the plastic and you're getting plastic on the knife and it's going right into your food and you're eating that plastic and it'll mess up everything you got going on, your hormones, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it came back as to get wood instead and just clean it right after you use it and then put vinegar on it.
I didn't know about the vinegar.
Yup.
Wow. Girl, comment down below right now. What are you cooking on? Plastic, glass, or wood? Because I used to have glass. Remember that?
That's not bad.
It was so annoying.
Oh, okay, but then it's annoying, yeah.
It's annoying, but it's not as bad as plastic.
Yeah. But what is the way to go?
Let's see if my egg sticks. Some of you guys said that if my, nope, it still sticks, sis. Look, it does not matter how hot my pan is. I think the eggs are just always going to stick. Look at that. And I put the little beef tallow. Look at it. It's just sticking so bad, sis. Look at it. Any more suggestions? Let me know that in the comments. The kitchen stove and the counters look atrocious. But this rice is looking mighty amazing. Let me tell you that super quick. Let's put some salt, onion. Even though it still has onion, we're gonna put some onion in there. Let's do some garlic powder. You already know this is like the basis of if I know you put onion and garlic powder, sis, everybody knows this. Let's do some pepper. I don't know what this is, but F it, let's put it in there. It could be either chicken seasoning or thyme. Soy free, sis, because I know a lot of you guys told me, oh, marinate your meat in soy. It's really, really good. It makes it tender and or whatever. And I listen, sis, but the thing is that soy is supposed to be not good for you. So I got this one, which is a replacement for soy. I'm rushing. What time is it, babe?
3:16.
It's 3:16, sis. My kids right now are gonna be crying. They're gonna be like, Mommy, I'm hungry! Dude, half the food, I'm moving so fast, half the food is like on the stove. I swear to God. Half the food is not even in the pan anymore. I don't know about you, but that juice is going right in there. We're gonna cut it. It's been sitting there, sis. I don't know how long it's supposed to sit, but it's been sitting there. Oh, sis. Oh, sis. Is this cooked? Is this cooked? It's not cooked.
That
okay,
is raw.
hold on though, hold on. I may have miscalculated. It is kind of thick. Let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. Look at that one. That one's a little bit thinner. Oh
A
no.
little better, but still.
Well, yeah, this one's probably. I'm gonna throw it back in there.
Yeah, you just did not cook it long enough.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it back in there and say whatever.
So-
Let me know in the comments your little tips.
Maybe 5 minutes was the key.
So instead of 3 to 4, 5 to 6.
Maybe.
Maybe I misread. Maybe it was 5 to 6 and I misread. I'm so sorry if you told me otherwise and I did the wrong thing. I am sweating, dude. Get a close into my neck. Those right there are electrolytes going into the food. Nothing but nourishment, baby. I'm putting my sweat, soul, tears, everything into this.
Oh,
Love.
heck no.
Woo! Come over here. Let's go.
Hell yeah, follow the food lady.
Is it hot? I know it probably made you taste like hot steak. Is it chewy? Oh, no. No, y'all, he's disappointed. I know he is. I know he's disappointed in you guys. This is your recipe, y'all. You guys made this right here.
I might have had a chewy part.
Okay.
This one's a little bit better.
Okay.
The rice is pretty good.
Woo! Okay.
From 1 to 10?
Yeah, rate the steak genuinely because I use their tips. And like we can practice and we can work on it and like hopefully get to a 10. But
So
like
the
genuinely.
steak before
Okay.
was a 5. It was average.
Okay.
Now it's a 7.
Oh my god!
We're working up there.
Oh my god! Ah! I got 2 whole points! Woo! But it's okay, you guys. So keep commenting down below. If I did something right, let me know that in the comments so I can continue to do it. He's right there. Look at him. He's looking at us. He's looking at us. You're the one that keeps eating my flowers. You see him? His little ears? Dude, I wonder if it came and checked it out and it was like, oh, nothing has bloomed because it does not. Look, there it goes. He's leaving. Yeah, so it's tried to eat the sunflowers, but it does not like the sunflowers. And I think it came back to check if the other ones had bloomed, but they hadn't bloomed yet. I woke up so early today. I woke up at 6 a.m. I have just been up and I don't even know why I'm nervous, sis. I have an appointment. I'm going for my DACA registry. I'm not really sure what it's called. Anyways, so they're gonna take pictures of me and they're going to like fingerprint me to give me like my working permit, you know, because I wasn't born here. Basically, I think my permit is already approved, but for some reason I feel nervous. Like I have like this uneasy feeling in my stomach and I don't know why. I have been breaking out. Look, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like my forehead is full of like acne scars. I have a scar right there on my jaw. I'm breaking out right there. So I'm just like, it is the worst time to take a picture that's gonna be with me for like 2 years, you know? I went to Target and let me show you everything that I bought for today for my permit picture. So I bought this right here and they're highlighters, beach. They're pastel highlighters. And yes, I got way too carried away, way too excited, and I already opened these up. And I bought these so that I can highlight certain things from the books that I'm reading currently. And I absolutely love to do that. So prior to starting to write on my books, I used to not really write on my books because I wanted to keep them like perfect the way that I bought them, like without even a crease. And then later on, I'm like, dude, but these are my books. Wonder if my books can be like little time capsules. You know what I'm saying? I put like little stories in my books. If I have a dream while I'm reading the book, I'll put it in the book. If I like a quote, I will highlight that quote. And like now I love looking back at my books because I feel like my books have so much to them now, like, you know, so much character, so much of me in them. Comment down below, girl. Let me know, do you read? If you do read, what are you currently reading right now? What are you into? I went to Target and I spent $130 just on makeup, sis, and I didn't even buy anything. So let me show you some of the stuff that I bought because I haven't shown anybody and I kind of want to show someone because these are so cute. Okay, so look at this epic packaging. Okay, this is the cutest packaging I have ever seen. And this makeup, sis, is fragrance free, paraben free, and it is vegan. I mean, it's not the best, but it's pretty effing good, right? Look, do you guys see that? Oh, that is so beautiful. So this is a cream blush. Dude, I am gonna cringe when I have to put my fingertips in this. I really do not want to mess this up. But pues we're new models, we're gonna have to, you know. Oh my goodness, that is so effing cute. Oh, dude, like honestly, I just want to buy extra so that I can just keep it like in my little makeup room as display. Like I don't even want to touch this right now. Look how beautiful that looks. I also bought this right here, so I'm getting back into eyelashes, but I kind of wanted to try something that I haven't really tried before, and I have seen that these are kind of trending a lot, like on TikTok, on Instagram. Like these are like the do-it-yourself extensions, you know what I'm saying? So I bought them. I don't know if I'm going to apply them today, sis. I don't want to rush it. I only have 2 hours to get ready. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have tried these, but let me know how it turned out for you. Let me know, was it easy? Do you regret it? Do you love it? And I also bought a highlighter from this same brand because I just couldn't keep myself from it. Like I had to. Look at that. Oh my god, how beautiful. And yes, sis, I am wearing the exact same outfit from yesterday. Don't judge me, sis. It's a set and it's comfortable. It looks cute. So I just put it in the washer for like a little speed quick wash and I put it back on. Okay, I'm not trying to stress. I am already stressing enough. I bought a bunch of Honest makeup because I feel like honestly I haven't really tried too much of the Honest makeup, but it's really good for you, sis. Like I mean, look at all of this. Look what it does not contain. Like it is really good for us. I will use other palettes when I'm feeling a little like creative, but for my everyday look, for the makeup that is gonna sit on my face every single day, I don't want to use the palettes that like Ulta or Sephora sell. And these are the eyeshadows that it has. It's pretty basic, beach, but I love them. I feel like these are the eyeshadows that everyone needs. And I also bought this right here, which is a setting powder because I have been using this one and you guys recently have heard me say that it's my favorite of all time. But sis, this has talc. This has talc in it, sis. Talc in it. That is really, really bad for us. So this has to go, period, point blank. I put that on my face every single day, around my eyes, around my mouth. I'm not gonna use that anymore. I'm done. I also have this nice little hydrating lippy in the shade Summer Melon. Ooh, I love Jessica Alba for this. I love, but I hate this bitch, to be very honest with you. I hate her because my man has a crush on her and like I know she look good, so I kind of hate on her, but like I love her for like caring for other women and like she's just a genuinely beautiful person. I love and hate this beach. It's really fucking weird. Yes, I already tried it. And this is the thing, sis. So for the longest time, whenever I sat here and did my makeup, I used petroleum jelly, sis. And I recently found out, my husband recently told me, he was like, are you using petroleum jelly on your lips? And I'm like, yeah, I use it every single time I do my makeup. And he's like, stop doing that. That is really, really bad for you. Petroleum jelly is horrible for you. She also has a clear one, which I feel like I should also have bought, but it's a little bit on the expensive side. I love the color. I really do. It is so natural. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sis, I am changing mascaras. I got the Honest mascara. And this one has a double wand. And one is a primer. And the other one is the mascara itself. Oh, this one is the primer. And yes, I'm going to try it out today. I'm going to do a full face of makeup. A brand new makeup that I've never worn before. And I know you are probably cringing right now. Like, sis, no. That is like the worst mistake you could ever make in your life. Is literally have an appointment, have to take a picture in that appointment, and use makeup that you've never used before in your life. And the worst part is mascara, beach, because mascara and like eyeliner run. I am trying to find the words to like say this. It doesn't matter how I say it. I'm gonna say it wrong and people are gonna like not understand or misinterpret what I say. I married a man that I love, but I do not trust. And I feel like that sounds really weird to a lot of people. People always tell me, like, how can you love a person you don't trust? That's not real. It's not real love. It's not true. Like, you must trust a person that you love. And I just do not stand by that. I don't know if it's because of the things that I have heard, the things that I have seen, the things that I have witnessed. Take the time to comment down below if you would like to maybe share your story, and I'm gonna share some of the stories that I have heard. In my family, I have so many aunts that have been left by their husbands when they were older, you know, after they've had kids, after they have given up almost everything for these men, and these men end up cheating on them. These men end up being abusive to them. And I'm starting to think that maybe certain things that we hear have to be so that we learn. So I have 3 aunts in my family, right? I'm gonna call them Aunt A, Aunt C, and Aunt R. Aunt A and C were living here in America. Aunt A was living in Reno. Aunt C was living in Los Angeles, right? And both of these women left their home, left their family behind to come to America with their husbands, with their man. Both of these women had babies with these men. My Aunt C had 1, 2, 3 kids. Aunt A only had 1 child, and they both found out that their husbands were cheating. Aunt A was being abused by her husband, and for a long time nobody knew. My mom didn't know. Aunt C didn't know. My uncle who lived here in America didn't know. When they found out that this was happening was when he left her. And when he left her, he already had a whole nother woman. And not only was he being like physically abuse, he also didn't feed them. When I saw my aunt, because my uncle paid for the airplane ticket for both Aunt A and Aunt C, right? So Aunt A found Aunt C, and the craziest thing is that they both got left by their husbands in the same year, which is fucking wild, you know. But anyway, so my uncle came in. My uncle stepped up like the brother and the true man that he was, and he protected his sisters, and he said, you guys are coming to live with me now. I will take care of you guys. And he bought the airplane ticket for both women and their children. And the crazy thing, I'm getting chills, because the crazy thing is that some women don't have that. Some women don't have that support of like a strong man or a strong woman that could like help them. You know what I'm saying? They're all alone, them, their children, or just them. Aunt C found out that her husband had been cheating on her for a long time. And when she found out that he was doing that, she confronted him. And when she confronted him, he left her. It was almost like he wanted his cake and he wanted to eat it too. Do you really think that these men acted the way that they acted once they married my aunts, when they were barely like flirting with them, courting them, and wanting them to marry them? I don't think so. I feel like you just can't really trust people. I feel like people do show their colors, and time is the key. But I feel like time is just so important to us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time wasted of our lives, of our youth. So the thing is that both Aunt A and Aunt C and Aunt R were left without nothing to their name. No house, no car, no money. And the craziest thing is I feel like maybe they trusted their men way too much. And I am not trying to like poop on that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is that maybe I have kind of taken that, and it has kind of like triggered a fear in me and a response where like I just can't necessarily trust my man fully. Alex and I have both done things in the past when we were younger, you know what I'm saying? We were teenagers, to kind of damage the trust in the relationship. So I'm gonna sit here right now and tell you, because I have seen this a lot, where women comment down below in my defense, and I love you guys for it, but you guys comment down below when anyone comes at me like, oh my god, if you don't trust your man, you don't love him. You know what I'm saying? You guys come and you're like, well, he did hurt her prior, he hurt her in the past, and maybe she's just damaged now, you know. And the thing is that I do want to correct that. I don't necessarily feel too much like that has a lot to do with it, because like I said, I've done things in the past too that I'm not really proud of. And we were teenagers. I can fully now understand that, you know, now that I feel a little more mature. For a long time, Alex has been an incredible man. He has helped me with my mental health, he has helped me with my physical health, and he honestly hasn't necessarily done anything to make me question his loyalty. But something did happen recently. Alex was acting suspicious, right? And I haven't really told you guys this, and it happened recently. I want to say it happened maybe last week, and I haven't really told you guys this because I don't necessarily want to soil my man's image. I'm not here to do that at all, because it could have just all been a misunderstanding. But at the time, and even a little bit now, this is how I feel. So I feel like for a long time I kind of let myself go, and it was all on me. I feel like if I let myself go, it's because of me, because I got too comfortable, because maybe I didn't really care enough about myself, because maybe I didn't love myself enough. So I wasn't really like getting up, getting ready. I wasn't really like working out, you know. And I feel like I did let myself go a little bit, and I feel like it could be because I got really comfortable in my relationship. One day Alex was acting really suspicious, and I truly did feel like he was hiding something from me. I remember I was getting ready to shower, and Alex was laying in bed and he was on his phone. I was in the bathroom, I was looking in the mirror, and out of nowhere, I got this feeling, this urge, this desire to go to him and ask him to let me see his phone. Now keep in mind that I haven't seen his phone, I haven't looked into it in a long time for me, you know, in a while. So I don't know where this feeling came from, but it was very abrupt. I just went to him and I'm like, hey, let me see your phone, let me see what you're looking at. And in that very moment, Alex became really suspicious. He became really agitated. He was like, why do you want to see my phone? You always want to see my phone. You are always wanting to look through it. Like, don't you trust me enough already? And I took his phone from him, but I didn't go through it. And the reason why is because I thought at that time that I had everything that I needed to know by his reaction. It was a thing to me that it really did break my heart, and it like sank my stomach. Like my stomach felt so heavy, you know, and I kind of felt, I'm like, oh my God, I think he's hiding something from me. But I didn't go through the phone. I shower, I come out, and then he wants to explain himself, right? And he tells me, he was like, I'm sorry, I was cranky, I just woke up, and like we've been together so long, and it kind of does irk me that you do not trust me. I feel like I haven't done anything in a long time for you to like not trust me. And honestly, at that time, I wasn't really hearing it. I didn't want to hear any of that. And I was kind of just in my own head, just thinking, I'm like, oh my God, like, is this a wake-up call? Have I gotten way too comfortable in my relationship? Like, what would happen if I end up finding out that Alex can move on without me? For a long time, I remember thinking, I'm like, oh my God, if Alex cheats on me, what will I do? Will I forgive him? And like sometimes I would honestly think, I'm like, yeah, I think maybe I would forgive him. You know, like I really love him. I would forgive him. I'm like, do I see him capable of cheating on me? And I'm like, yeah, I would see him capable of cheating on me, because I feel like anyone can do it. Man, women, anyone can cheat on the person that they live with, and people change. You see what I'm saying? Good men change, good women change. I feel like everyone changes. The only thing that we know for certain is death. When that incident happened, I went into my makeup room, because my makeup room is kind of like the place where I go when I'm upset, just to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to talk to no one. I didn't want to talk to his mom. I know his mom did realize that I was upset, and I love her for trying to reach out to me. But I always, when I get upset at Alex, I always have this feeling in my heart, in my mind, that I know, I'm like, I know you're a friend. I know you're a good woman. But at the end of the day, you are his mom. At the end of the day, your loyalty lies with him, and I can't know for certain that your loyalty lies with me. You see what I'm saying? Like when push comes to shove, I feel like she will choose a side, and that side will be her son's. I feel like it's nature, it's natural. Comment down below, without judgment, without prejudice, wouldn't you choose your kids? You see what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna happen if me and Alex split up? Lisa's gonna move out with me? No. Lisa's gonna stay with her son, right? Okay. I know I didn't want to talk to no one, and I know I did hurt Lisa's feelings because she was trying to call me. She texted me repeatedly. She's like, hey girl, are you okay? What's going on? Talk to me. And I just ignored her completely. And I didn't mean it in a malicious way. I just meant it in a, this is something that I have to go through alone. Is unconditional trust real? Comment down below. Do you have people in your life who you truly trust? Because in my opinion, isn't trust almost a way of saying that you can predict the future with a certain someone? Oh, and I have a question for you if you can comment down below. Why do people say that 9 out of 10 times the person questioning loyalty is the cheater or the one that you can't trust? I don't understand that. My loyalty is the only thing that I can control. The only thing that I can do is show Alex, show Lisa, show my friends that I can be a loyal person. I can display loyalty signs, loyalty traits, but I cannot trust that my friends, that my husband, that Lisa would have that same loyalty to me. Unfortunately, you see what I'm saying? Because loyalty changes. And like, if your loyalty lies with one person, can you have loyalty to another the same way? Like, for example, if you have two friends and they're both fighting, can you be loyal to both of them? Wonder if they both split. Who are you gonna choose? Can you go to someone else's house and sit there and be loyal to them, and then go to the other person's house and sit there and be loyal to them as well? Before, I think it was like 2 years ago or a year ago, I was really stressed out, really worried because I wanted my name on the deed of this house. And yes, girl, I got my name on the deed of this house. And yes, girl, one of those cars is in my name. And people were saying that that was a bad thing for me to want. So keep in mind, right? Whether or not I work for this house, for that car, I feel like women in general are entitled to half of everything that your man has. Because you are there taking care of him, of his children. Your body changed. You left your home. You left your family. You see what I'm saying? And people somehow believe that just because you are a stay-at-home wife, that you are not entitled to whatever is it that your husband worked for. That is insane to me. Women work just as much. Women give up even more than men do. And I don't find it bad that I wanted my name on the deed of this house. And I don't understand why people, sometimes other women, want to put women down when they put their foot down and they're like, hey, I need my security. In my opinion, I feel like my husband should understand. I need my husband to understand. I want him to understand. Where is it that I am coming from as a woman? Women get left. Not only women, I know of men that have been used and abused by women who are very malicious, very manipulative, and it's really sad to see, but the only thing that I can say is karma is a real B. So my man and I had a conversation about what happened. Sometimes when you display loyalty and it's kind of like, always questioned, then you do get a little cranky. I understand. Okay. But I also need my man to understand that handing over your phone and allowing me to look through it for 5 minutes, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to do anything to you, but maybe make our bond stronger. I need my man to understand why is it that I need my name on the deed of this house. Because, I need my man to want for me to want these things from him, to want me to be protected just in case anything happens. Because I feel like that's what true love is. I want my man's name on the deed of this house. I want him to have his own bank account with some money. You see what I'm saying? I want him to have the cars that he has. But he should want that for me too. Because I want him to be protected. And I feel like he should want me to be protected too. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that's where love truly lies. And I think trust is overrated. I feel like trust is overly hyped. And I feel like people that say that they trust either haven't necessarily heard horror stories from other women, haven't necessarily witnessed horror stories from other women. I feel like I know too much to just go through life, la 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 la, you know, my man will take care of me. I feel like maybe this is what our mothers would tell us. Don't depend on a man. And I feel like it doesn't always necessarily boil down to you have to work too. Sometimes you don't have to, sis. You taking care of the house, you taking care of your kids. That is work. You see what I'm saying? But maybe what it means is don't depend on your man. Don't let your man own the house on his own, own the cars on his own. Don't let him be on the bank account on his own. Also branch out, even if he's the one working for it. It's a team, sis. It takes two to tango. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are not slaves. Women aren't slaves that you can use and then throw away when you're done with it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand this whole thing where sometimes people tell me like, oh, if you don't trust your husband, you should leave him. Like, if you don't trust your husband, you should break up with him. I feel like I have found a good man. I have found someone that I believe cares for me now, loves me now. All I'm saying is that I don't know what the future holds and I want to be protected. Okay, so the day that I fought with Alex and I went to my makeup room, I tried to sleep there that night because I was a little bit too hurt, a little bit too upset to sleep in the same bed as Alex. And I know what you're gonna say, it's a bad thing to not sleep with your significant other. Like, you know, like, I guess fights shouldn't go on that long. But anyways, it did, all right? Realistically, it really did. And this is what happened. So I'm sleeping and I have a nightmare, weird ass nightmare, and I'm literally in my makeup room, in this nightmare. I am in my makeup room in the exact same position that I fell asleep. I fell asleep on the floor, and on me was like a little robe that I was using to cover me. I saw all of that. I saw the laptop, I saw my vanity, I saw the mirror, I saw the walls, I saw the cat stand, everything. It was picture perfect in this dream. But then the corners of the room began to get dark, and in one of those corners to my right, I couldn't really move. I was paralyzed, absolutely paralyzed. So I could only move my eyes, and I saw in this dark corner this fleshy thing that I can only explain to you as a male energy. It was a male energy, but it was like a fleshy thing, like all made out of this. You know, it was big and bulky, and I was honestly scared. It had no face, it had no hair. I was terrified, and I was trying to, like, I wanted to slowly get up because I feel like it couldn't see me. I wanted to slowly get up and leave the makeup room. I can't. I feel male hands go around my waist and then on my shoulder and like bring me down. And like they were pushing me down and I couldn't. I struggled to move. I could not move. And I was trying to get these hands off of me and they were so tough to get off. I just woke up and I'm literally in the same position that I was in my dream. The only thing that's changed is that I literally stood up. I sat up. You know what I'm saying? But like I was literally where in my dream I was sleeping next to whatever I was, like, you know, on the laptop was next to me. It was insane. It was so crazy. And honestly, I get such a weird ass vibe. Like, I'm still upset at Alex, but I am so scared to be in that room that I literally seek my husband out. And he was still awake. As soon as I went into my master room with my husband and I closed the door behind me, I automatically felt so much safe and like so protected. I fell asleep right away. And I feel like it was kind of like a thing where it made me feel like, even though I don't trust him fully and I don't know the future, I know that right now in this very moment my husband is my safe place. My husband is my protector, and the only reason why I don't trust him or why I'm iffy of the future is because I know that he's a really good man. I know that any woman would love to have him. Honestly, comment down below if you have a man like that in your life. But I feel like anyone would be grateful and blessed to have him. And I feel like that's why my trust issues are so high. Even for me, I feel like my loyalty has priorities. And I'm not sorry to say that. You know, as of this moment, I will have loyalty first to myself, second to my husband, and then everyone else comes below him. So meaning that my loyalty lessens Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Comment down below. Also, super quick, I want to start something on this channel. Let me know down in the comments what do you think about it. But basically, if you are struggling with something, if you have a problem, if you fell into depression, if you are having anxiety right now, if you don't have a friend to speak to, even if you don't want to tell us your problem, you can tell us your problem. But even if you don't want to tell us your problem, I would want you to comment down below in the comments, hey, I need help, or I need a few moments of your time. And then I would like to kind of address some of these comments here in the video. And I was wanting for us to take just a quick moment, pause the video, a super quick moment, to just either pray for this person, think about this person in a positive way, or send them love from the bottom of your heart, because we truly don't know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? Or even just write a positive comment underneath that comment. So let me know in the comments if you guys think that that would be a good idea. And if you guys think it's a good idea, you guys can go ahead and start that now. I love you guys so much. And if you guys watch this whole video, I truly do appreciate you guys. And I hope that you guys know that I love you guys, and that I hope that you are happy in your life, and that whatever you are going through, if you are going through something, that you have the strength, the love, and the positivity to get through it.